Hi, I'm RJ Hender, and I'm reporting from the World Broadcast Center here. You know me from the morningliberty.com website and from my radio program, themicroeffect.com. Monday through Friday, you can listen at themicroeffect.com Pacific time from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. There are several things happening in the dinar community, and these are significant events that you need to know. I got a couple of reports just today that I thought I should share with you. In fact, this last week there are several significant events that I thought that you should know. At morningliberty.com, I continue to post intel, cutting-edge intel, doing my best to stay on top of the issues there and what's happening. From what I understand, there is one bank whose responsibility it is to participate in cashing in dinar across America. There is progress being made every day over in Iraq, including Prime Minister Maliki meeting with President Talibani this last week. They are making huge success. In fact, in September in Iraq, they produced 2.7 million barrels a day of oil. And what is significant for you and me, for the dinar community, is that the Iraqi dinar is backed by their oil. They expect sometime this month in October or November to be producing about 3.5 million barrels a day. So even though there are detractors to the dinar, many people saying that it will never happen, the RV will never occur, well, there you go. The wealth of the oil coming out of Iraq will support the RV for Iraq and for other countries and for other banking institutions and for people who have been investing in the Iraqi dinar. There you go. Now we have detractors to the left and detractors to the right, and who should you believe? I mean, even this last week or two, I have heard intel from a couple of sources suggesting, now this is important, that Bush Sr. somehow has acquired plates that might allow him to produce dinar. And the assertion with this point is that they are producing so many dinar that if the RV happened, it would absolutely crush the American dollar. It would finish destroying the sovereignty of America. And maybe there are some people who have that in store. Maybe there are some people who have that in mind for America and for the dollar. I think if we really take a look at what Ben Bernanke is doing with his quantitative collapsing, QE3, that is what he has in mind. It's like a slow collapse, watching a collision at an intersection in slow motion. That is what we are seeing for the American economy, a slow motion collapse. And it is tragic. There are many people who are in a lot of pain. So there are some people who are suggesting even now that if you're holding dinar, that it is worth, well, it's worth as much as toilet paper. I disagree. I disagree. And from the top down, I understand on some very high-level financial circles, there are folks who suggest that they, the people behind the curtain, will actually determine who gets to cash in their dinar and who doesn't get to cash in their dinar. And I don't agree. I'm not in charge, however. Maybe that is a decision. I hope that they're wrong. I hope that they are not the only word on the issue. I believe there is enough oil to go around, enough oil in Iraq to support the RV that is coming, and the agreements with the banks around the world to support the Iraqi dinar and the restoration of their currency, the restoration of economies around the world with the Basel III agreements in place with banks around the world. I mean, there's a lot of hope. There's a lot of hope in front of you and me. I got word just today, did you know? In America, there's more than 900 American Indian tribes, and apparently at one of the locations, as far as I know, there may be more. From what I understand in America right now, there are 4 locations where people can cash in dinar when it's time. And some people, we've been waiting for years to get the word. Well, the news today is that some American Indian tribes have finished cashing in their dinar. That is significant. We have seen in the last few weeks that people like the Bushes, the Obamas, Nancy Pelosi, and Condoleezza Rice and other high-level people like the Clintons and others have already gone to get their cash-in done. And it seems like, I don't know if you've heard, there is a Tier 1 and a Tier 2 and a Tier 3. It is as if the people on the very top get to cash theirs in first, then the people in the middle, okay? And then we'll see what's left for the people, the little people like you and me. My work at morningliberty.com, it is a voluntary effort for the cause of freedom. If you listen to my radio program, it originates from the microeffect.com every weekday morning. I do my best to shine the light on the darkness and to stand up for our freedoms. But this thing, the Iraqi Dinar and the global settlements, it is very significant for your future and for mine. I do not believe in the end of the world. I do believe that a new beginning is coming for all of us, and I'm not exactly sure what it will look like. Ben Fulford is out there speaking with his intel. We hear from Drake and others, and it's hard to know who they work for, where they get their intel from. We hear one thing one week and another thing another week, and it's like, when will the truth finally show itself? It's been lip service for a long time. I am very encouraged when I see and I hear from this report today. We've heard that within, I think, the last week to 10 days, even Oki Oilman has flown to one of these locations to participate with the cash-in of the dinar. We hear that this Madam Wu has gone to make sure that you and I get our RV. And I think many of us have believed, because of some commentators, that we will not get our RV. So continue to pay attention. I will continue to watch, and I will report on these matters. So I hope that we will have a brighter future. I expect it, and I will continue to report on these details, on this intel as it comes. God bless. God bless America.